Fox News. Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, winging it on Wednesday. Sorry for the delay in time. I was working on a big project that we're trying to close out, and Julie goes, "Don't you have a thing at 2?" And it was already after 2. So I thought we'll put it aside and I'll come out a little bit later. So thank you for joining me. If you're joining me, I apologize for being late. Hello, Miss Vera. And I'm going to play with the Whimsy and Wonder kit today. So then I had to find the stamp set. So I had some stamps. I'm a little bit of discombobulated. Hello, Cindy. So welcome, ladies. I'm going to turn the camera around. You know, I never know what's going to happen on Wednesday. The whole thing of Wednesday is that I am opening something and just playing with it. Hello, Vera. And so I never know. It could be good, could be scary. I have glue there. Okay. I'm just making sure I have everything at my fingertips here. So let's turn it. Let's open the box. Let's start playing. Let's see what happens today. Let's see here. So we're going to go for a little ride. When I have the camera down, I cannot see who's talking. I so wish y'all would talk to me. If everybody would say hi, that would be so sweet. I would love it. So I know I'm not just like talking to myself. Hi, Patty. I'm still standing up so I can see that you were here. So we're working with the Whimsy and Whimsical Trees, the bundle. Okay, this is the bundle, and it's in the holiday catalog towards the front. Let's just go with that. All right, but let's open the kit, and then this is that paper that is so beautiful. Here's the cards that we've done in the past. So I do need to make pictures of these. I'll put them on the blog. So these are the cards that we've done. And I think I might have these on there. So these are the cards we've done in the past. But let me move those aside because we have to do something new today. I don't know what we're going to do. So let's open it up. Ta-da, ta-da. So here I have my ribbon. And here's all my my layers, my DSP, the white, lovingly referred to as the guts, the white pieces, my little bling there, and here's the bases and the envelopes, and then the snowflakes. So let's move this aside. Let's start playing. Woohoo! What are we going to do today? Maybe we should play with the strip piecing today. Here, let's see what we've got. I had one that I had done with the fall, and I really loved the way it all went together. And what I did was I took 2 pieces of these that coordinated in color, right? So that one could go either way. I want something that can go, I can look at both sides of it and it won't matter. That's kind of cute. That's kind of wild. Not sure that that's what I want. Here's this one. This one's kind of cute. And that one is dimensional. Not dimensional. When it has a pattern on it that you can't put those trees upside down, that would look silly, right? So here we go. We're going to use these. We're going to use these 2 pieces. Let's see how it turns out. I'm not sure exactly if I remember exactly how I did it. So let's just play. Let's see what happens. So I took 2 that I really liked, and I took the base, and on this one, so I'm looking at both sides of this. So pretty. Love this. And let's see here. So on the base, I'm going to turn this around again. I think we should go with let's see what I have. I think we should go with whatever color I have in my little bucket. Okay, good. This is what I thought. The green. I wanted a dark base. And I have 2 of them. This is Mossy Meadow. I have a scratchy. It's not scratchy. I have a frog in my throat. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay. So here's one for the front. Here's one for the back side. Now what I did was, how did I do this? I think I chopped everything up. I don't remember what I did. So we're gonna just play. So I use, this is my Omni Grid. I originally was a quilter, so quilters use Omni Grid. They're really great squares, and I cannot do a card unless I use my Omni Grid. I'm so bad about it. So maybe I used some of the smaller strips here. So that's my little cheat sheet tool is my Omni Grid. Everything I make just about, I kind of get it all sized out in my head. So this is here. Let me see how many of these I have. So I have this one. I'm just gonna lay out some of my with the same patterns, some of my pieces here. Let's see here. So pretty, because on the piece that I did, let's see here. We could use all different. It doesn't matter, I guess, if I'm using it this way. I could add that on there. And then I put a solid piece in here somewhere. So I'm just kind of laying out, not really strip piecing, but sort of like that, where you're just kind of laying out what you think looks pleasant. Let's put the wider one in there. Maybe that's, I'm not sure. I want something softer, I believe. I think something softer in there. So maybe this goes here, and this goes down here. What I did on the original one was I had a piece in here that had a verse on it, and that could be popped up right in the center. And then this one, I think you pick, like, which one do you want it to be here out of one of these. And I think we're gonna switch this around. Okay, let's see here. And then if I have a white strip in here for my words, let's just put it in there and see what, let's see what we think about that. Okay, so you have all these little pieces that you can fussy cut and change up, you know, but it gives you a good base for what you want to do. I'm wondering if I should go with a different, like, instead of having this pattern in here, maybe I should go with a different, like, not have this pattern over here also. But this is so different from that one. And that's going to disappear in there. That one is too. Let's see what else we have here. Lots of options. This one's going up and down. We don't want to put that in here. But this one we could. We could go with soft colors here. You're only seeing parts of the bulb, you know, parts of the pattern. So I think that would work. And then we put our verse here, going down the center. I cut this piece here. That's bringing in all the colors that are in here are here. And so I'm going to bring my cutter in here, and I'm going to start chopping this up. And cross your fingers. Cross your fingers, hope this works. Okay, so if I start chopping this, I'm going to bring my machine over here. I always have my scoring blade at the bottom. Scoring blade is a lighter gray than the base. And I am going to just cut this. Let's see here. I'm just going to chop this up. Ta-da. So that's going to go there. And then this one, I'm going to chop up. I'm going to chop all these up too. And this one I'm going to chop up to be, just going to kind of lay that out. we're gonna go here, and I can cut these together. Okay. Cut one, cut all. Let's see what we're doing here. I'm gonna cut these up. Here we go. Make sure I have them lined up right. There, just a little bit over. Okay. Little tags we can use somewhere else. Okay, let's lay this out and see what it's gonna be. One. This paper is so pretty and so soft. I just love how it looks. There. I'm going to put this soft check over here. And I might, what I'm thinking about doing is when I stamp the verse on here, I'll probably fussy cut the verse in there, or I could cut that in half. Let's try one other thing here. I'm going to put that to the side. I like that. I like the combination color and the little sparkle here and there. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut this smaller. There we go. And then I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to put that off to the side. Cut this one like that. There we go. Okay. Let's move this over. Ta-da. Okay. Ooh, all right. Now we could use some of this nice soft ribbon down here. Once we get the words in, we could use that soft ribbon across there. And the base of the card, now that we have this part figured out, what should we do for the base? Let's look at the bases. Where am I? I lost my bag already. I just got it. Okay, here it is. I believe the base should be Blushing Bride is what my initial instinct would be. So here is the Blushing Bride. Let's slide this under here. And that just pulls that color out. So here's one choice. With the Blushing Bride base. I don't have these glued on yet, so I'm just kind of messing with it. Or the Mint Macaroon. So here's one. Or two. Ooh, I don't know. I might go with the Mint Macaroon. I usually go with my first choice, but I think that's very pretty and it's soft because there's so much green in here. I'm going to stand up and see if anybody said, what's your vote? Blushing Bride or Mint Macaroon? I'm not sure. I'm thinking I'm going with this green because we'll have enough pink on here if we do a little ribbon or a bow like that. Go across there, put a bow either down here, up there, or just a little tie, we could just tie it. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's go with a verse. So if I'm going with the Mint Macaroon and I have the Mossy Meadow behind there, what I would choose for the words for the verse, I would choose the Mossy Meadow. So I generally go darker for the words because you want that to stand out. So, and let's see what I have over here. Let your heart be light. Love that verse. So if I'm going to put my ribbon here, I want to make sure that I have the verse stamped over just a little bit. And then to make this stand out, if you weren't going to pop it up, I'll cut a little divot in here so that kind of makes that a little bit different. Not like a flag, it's not like a flag. So we're going to move it over a smidgen so that we have room for the ribbon. I'm going to line this up on my grid paper. Dot, 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 tap, tap, tap. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this on here right. Please be straight. It's okay, but I want to try and get it up just a little bit higher. special double-sided paper gives me that option. And then I'll pick the better of the two is what I'll do. It looks exactly the same. Wow, I'm consistent if nothing else. We're gonna go with that. Okay, let's start gluing our pieces together. I'm gonna leave that little baby over there, pull this over here. So lots of things that you can do with all these little strips. Our designer paper from Stampin' Up! Is made to all go together and mix and match. And I mean, that's one of the things that makes it so easy to use, is that the colors are all coordinated, the ribbon is coordinated, everything is, the glue isn't coming out. Everything is coordinated to go together. The cardstock, I mean, you're going to get consistent colors and patterns, the little patterns. So I just think it makes it so easy to design and to play with. So I'm just going to glue that down. There we go. Ta-da. All right, and then when I do multiples like this, I work my way in. So I work from the edges and work my way in. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'll start out with this bottom piece and line it up there. Okay, just like that. So I try to mimic the pattern here. This one I got over a little bit, but too late now. It's down. It's hand stamped. I'm going to start with this one over here. There we go. Ta-da. Now the soft green one, macaroon. Oh, that's so pretty. And that looks nice next to this one that has more of a pattern in it. Has that color there. Alrighty, one here. There we go. And then I'm going to cut a little divot in here. Just like this. So that one will be a little bit different than my other ones. It's a little narrower, and there. It's going to go right there, like that. Ta-da! So let's glue that baby down. And I know everything is flat on here, but if we put that ribbon on, that's a little bit chunkier. So that will be, that'll give us some texture and some, let's see here, we're going to go like this. I'm going to tie it up here. We can tie it and then decide if we want the bow up here or we want the bow down here. So I'm just going to measure out. So what I do is, this is going completely around, and then I just give it a couple inches on either side. Give my big fingers something to hold on to while I'm trying to tie the knot in it. Not a bow, I'm just going to tie a knot. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to pull this in the center, put it over here a little bit more, and I might have enough room that I can put like one of our little rhinestones on here, our gems that come in here, the opal, it's the opal rounds, I think. That's what it's called. They are called. Come on, there we go. So when I'm pulling this, I'm watching this top knot here because I want that to be nice and flat. Just like that. Ta-da. So maybe we want it right in the center, just like that. And I do have extra. I cut this a little bit bigger, so I do have extra here. So like this piece is big enough, I'll keep this piece and use it on something else. Because I can use it as a tag down, or I can use it as a little tab, like when you would come back here, fold it over and have it as a little tab when under something. A usable piece. No, I don't like to waste it. I'm going to use my good scissors here just to cut this sharper. There we go. Trying to get these two to match. That bothers me if it doesn't match. Okay, ta-da. All right, let's add some bling. Here's our opal rounds. So let's add a little bling right here. And then we could even add some over on the side here. Where's my other Here's my pickup tool. So this has has two different sizes. So I'm going to use the little one right here. There we go. And then I'm going to use the bigger one. I'm going to put one here and one over here in the corners. So it's sort of a triangle, kind of draws your eye in. And because this ribbon is thicker, I am going to put this up on dimensionals. So this would be one that you would put a little bit extra postage on because it's thicker, or hand deliver it with a gift. There you go. See, there's always a way around. Let me give my dimensionals over here. So it's just kind of fun to take those little pieces and tabs, put them all together, see what you come up with. We had all the ladies were here stamping on Saturday. So we did a little strip piecing, which was really, really fun. And we could try some of that here today. I enjoy that. I like the randomness of it, you know, just kind of cutting pieces up and putting them wherever. So because this is so thick, I'm just going to put one on either side of this ribbon here too. You can never have enough dimensionals. There we go. Okay, so let's take this off. I'll double check and make sure I had those, the photos of these other ones on the blog. If not, I will get them on there. I have to do some other picture taking today. So I've got my little booth that the cat thinks is her house. She was in there meowing, so it echoes. And I was like, oh, cat. It's a photo booth. It's not a cat house. So silly. I guess it's comfortable. It's just the right size for her. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. Look at all the glimmer because of the foil on here. So pretty. Okay, let's do an inside. So here's my piece here. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of pretty. All right, here we go. Here's my layer for the inside, and inside, I think this has such a pretty verse. This is that, may the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. Very nice. And then we've got these little tabs that I pulled off, that I cut off. And since we did some strip piecing on the front, maybe that's what we need to do here. So I could do, let's see here, one. I'm wondering if I should cut it a little bit short and then have two of them up here. I think I like that. I think I like that color combination. So I'm just going to cut, where's my scissors? Here it is. A little tab in here. I know we have the punch, but I didn't have it right here. So if you have your punch and want to use it, go right ahead. Please do. We're just going to add a little extra something when they look in the card. It's not just plain. Come on, there we go. Okay. I want one longer than the other. That's why I kind of, and before I glue it down, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my verse on there. If it's not right, I can turn the paper over, and I haven't ruined any of the designer paper. Look at how that makes it nice so it matches. Use all these little pieces. I just love that, to have everything match and look nice. Okay, just want to make sure that my words are on here straight, and they are not. So let's do this. If I turn it up a little bit, that one was good. Let's see what happens. Turn it up a little. Ta-da. Okay. There we go. So now I'm going to glue these down. There's my glue. Okay. Wow. I can lose something in 5 seconds or less. So I'm going to put this here. And I didn't glue it onto the backing yet, so I'm going to cut off my excess, but I'm just going to put that there. Put this one here. I just want it a little shorter. There we go. And I'll just snip these off. There, ta-da. Put this on here. And we have a card finished. Woohoo! That was fast and easy. So fun. So any of the Monkey Cut kits, you could do the same thing. You're going to get those strips, and you're going to get the wider strip. And so just, you know, chop it up. Chop it up. You can cut it, and you still have all these useful pieces. So they're kind of a nice, fast and easy way to use up everything. I'm doing a little strip piecing here. Let's see here. There we go. Ta-da. So there's our card today. Let your heart be light, whimsical, whimsy and wonder. So pretty. Man, that paper is pretty. I love it. Love it. So let's see here. If we have, we could do a little, we could do another one. We could do a little strip piecing here. I could take some of this, take a couple of these that we didn't use. So this one we used the other side of it. Let's see here. Ooh, that's pretty. I hate to break that one up. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. Let's do this. I hate to cut those up. I'm gonna cut up some of the bigger pieces. So we did some kind of cattywampus strip piecing. That's what I called it. It was back and forth. No rhyme or reason, any size. But you have lots of color and lots of, this will give it a lot of pizzazz. Let's do this one too. This one we've used. I'm trying to pull out the ones that we haven't used as much, right? So we can use all of them. Here's our trees. We're gonna go up and down with this one. So I'm gonna use the patterns that are as such here. All right, that's enough. Let's see what the back side looks like. So enough variety there that you can use the back side too, because some of this has some blue in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my, here. You know, I never know if this is gonna work out, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take my cutter here. I'm going to take these pieces, and I'm just putting it in at an angle. See that? No rhyme or reason. There's one. Here's one. I'm not going all the way to the point. I'm cutting it just wherever. Oh, that one had a little deer in there. I guess I didn't even notice that. Okay. Here's straight. Let's do this one at the bottom this time. There. And we're going to do one more cut here. Just lining it up. And we're going to go this way. Over a little bit more. There we go. Whoops! I didn't push it hard enough down here. Let me line it up again. Hold it in place. There we go. Okay. Took off without me. Okay. Here's our base. Oh, this one I have to cut again. That one was cut so skinny that I missed the cut there. Okay. Ta-da. All right, now we're going to take a base that's over here, neutral, and maybe we'll do, let's lay some out on the blue one and just see how that looks here. So what I did is I took my pieces, I have this one cut funny here, and just kind of laid it out cattywampus. So some are up and down, some are this way. I don't like that dark green on there. I like the blue on there. There. Let's see here. We're going to add this piece here. Now I left a little bit of space in between there. You don't have to do it that way. Here's the blue, but I think that's too much. Let's move this over. I want like a pattern and then a solid and a pattern. Here we go. Let's see here. Now I have to go find one that will fit in there. Let's see here. That one really wasn't the straight one, the edge. Let's see what we have here. I would have to cut this one off just a smidgen. That disappears in there. Let's not use, we're not going to do that. We're not going to use the disappearing piece. How about this one? So if I have this here, there, ta-da, ta-da. I'm going to cut just a little bit off of this one, I think. Sometimes you just trim them up. Just trim a little bit off. That's what I'm going to do here. Just going to take a hair off of there. All different ways to do this. Because some of them I would go like this, and then I start over here, and then I just kind of go wherever. I was trying to keep them all straight here today, and just kind of play with it this way. Now that I chopped them all up, we got to make something with it. That one, I got to cut there. Let's use, I like this piece that has a little bit of pink in it. This one right here. Go this way. Then, let's see, we have this piece in here. It's just sort of cattywampus. This one's a little bit bigger on the base, the end over here. There. What I did on some of them was I did this and then we cut them in half. And then just use this as the center of your card. Let's see here. I'm just seeing which one fits the best here. I want that bulb. I want the bulbs. Here's one. The bulbs. There. That one will go in there. Then I can put this in the center. So we can put 4 on there. All right, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's just glue it down. Let's just glue it down, see what happens. See where we end up here. Since I'm playing with all the little pieces. But I am kind of paying attention that I'm getting them going the right direction as far as the pattern goes. Move that up a little bit there. I like the green glue because it gives me wiggle room. Okay, let's put this one on this end. The blue is sort of like the grout, right? In there. There we go. Let's put this one on. Just gonna go like that. Now we might have to go with the bigger one. This one had a bigger base up here at the top. I do like the one with the, I do like this piece because it has, there we go. It has the, we can go like that, and we can put words down here. Let's see here. I'm not real happy with that one. Let's try this one. That's probably not any bigger. It's not. And the blue disappears, so we're not going to use the blue. Hey, how about the Christmas tree? Let's just look. Let's make it all sparkly. And it's just sort of cattywampus in there. It's not exact. I kind of like that. Let's go with the pastel. All light backgrounds. There we go. We did Halloween. Karen brought in some Halloween paper, and so we did. Everybody ended up doing some strip piecing with the Halloween, and that was fun. With all the fun colors. There, like that. Okay. Now, base. I think we could go with the polished pink base. That'll pull out all these, the darker pink color. And we're going to go with this base here, like this, like that. Ta-da. And then we can go with a verse down here. Let's see what we have. We can go a line of this one down here, like that, and then put our little verse in here, like that. Make it smaller, of course, but this one will go across. And what do they have on here? I'm just going to use the same verse, but I think we'll use the different, we're going to use Misty Moonlight for the ink, color of the ink on here. Not the green. We're going to pull out the blue since that's what we used for our grouting for the background here. So where are you, Misty? There we are. Misty Moonlight. There we go. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to leave room for a, let's see if I can get this right this time. Leave room for a little gem. Nope, it still needs to go up, 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 up. There we go. Okay. And we're going to cut this. I'm going to have this go here. So I'm just going to mark it and cut it here. I'm going to hold it in place. We're just freestyle here. There we go. Because I'm going to cut it like this. So it adds a little more interest on the end. That's going to go there. Put that over there. Here's our pretty patterns. I didn't want to cover up this pink one. I didn't want to cover up the pinks. Maybe we'll have to go up there. I don't want to cover up that pink present. Let the present show. There we go. Okay. Got that one cut a little crooked here. Okay. Ta-da. There. And we can bump that up. We can put a little piece of that ribbon underneath here. And we can put an opal here. So let's do that. Let's put this on here. I'm just going to glue these two pieces together. And then we're going to put them up on dimensionals to give it a little extra texture and interest. It always looks more interesting if you have, it's not, everything is not flat. I'm going to take a glue dot, put this together. There we go. that. I'm going to hold it there and see if I like it before I put it on there. Since we're going with the hot pink and this is like a blushing bride color. Yeah, I'm not sure that I like that. We're not using that. We're going to use this. And then we're going to use... I wonder if my polished pink would color this ribbon. Do you know that on the white ribbons you can color them? Should we try something? I have not tried this, y'all, so here we go. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, don't tell your friends. We're just going to try to color this. So I'm going with the flat end of my blend. And I'm just going to make this one darker because that's the color I want. Now it looks super dark now. I wonder if I think it'll lighten up a little when it's dry. There we go. Maybe it just turned into a weird color, but I think it'll work. I have it on my hands. All right, let's try it. Let's see if that's enough that it'll kind of give it some little sparkle, a little texture. Let's put a glue dot on here. Yeah, there we go. My little bit of ribbon here, leftover ribbon, and put some dimensionals on. Where are you, dimensional? Here's my little ones. Oh, that doesn't want to stay because it's wet. Okay. Let's see if it'll stay. Let's see if it'll cooperate with us. I kind of like that. Let's see. So I moved it over so far. I need to use my mini dimensionals on the end here. There. And then I can use my big ones if I can find them. Here they are. Ta-da. There we go. Okay. Let's put this baby on. So I got my two little mini dimensionals on the side of my ribbon. There we go. Oh, and it sticks to my nail. Okay. Go kind of centered here over the green package. There. Ta-da, ta-da. We're going to glue this down somewhere. Here we go. All right, wasn't sure. I think it's going to be okay. There. Just sort of cattywampus. We have that one, we have a stamp set that has like stitching, and that would look cute on here, like you would stitch it like it was crazy quilting. If you're a quilter, crazy quilter, where they would have different stitching on there, just like that. And then let's go with some opal rounds. Where are you? Wow, we made a mess here. I just had them. How could I lose them that quickly? Oh, here they are. Sorry, guys. It's a messy day. All right, we're going to put one here. Accent our little words. And then we're going to put some here and there. Just wherever. Let's go up here. Again, I usually go, you know, like in threes. But I need one up here too. Let's change the rule and put one up here. There. Ta-da. I need to move this up a little more. There. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's put the inside of the card together and we are done. There we go. Two cards. Two cards today. Strip piecing. Just messing with it, not anything. We're going to use one of these strips on here. Let's see here. Where's my white piece? I have to get the, here it is, the inside piece here. And we'll have a lovely little Christmas card. So if you have straight pieces, just kind of chop them up. Do whatever you want to do. Put them on the card. Put them with the right colors. And you're good to go. I'm going to put this one. I'm going to leave it. Let's see here. Let's see which one I want to do. This has a nice straight. This was the end piece. We're going to do that. Really should be cattywampus. It's going to go point to point there. I'm going to cut this just a bit shorter so that I have a border on either end, because this one is shorter than this piece. So we're going to go like that. There we go. And let's put our verse in here. I'll use the same verse from that stamp set, Whimsical Trees. Get it straight. Glue this baby down. We are good to go. There we go. Bring it over just a little. There. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Cindy, I'm ta-daing. Oh boy. Put it inside and we are all set. We're all set. I made a big, huge mess here, but it's okay. We'll get it cleaned up afterwards. There. Okay. 2 cards today. Using all the little strips. Some of them we cut cattywampus. Some of them are straight on. There we go. Ta-da. Really different looks. I mean, what colors you're going to pull out. So this has that soft look. This is a little bolder with the polished pink. So I am going to turn the camera around. Close. Let's see here. Turn this around. How do you like it? Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Join me on Friday for Follow-Up Friday. I'm going to do the paper pumpkin with the cute little pumpkins and show you that. And well, I don't know. I'll come up with something else. If there's something you want to see, let me know. Please let me know if you're here. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you. Miss Vera is still watching. Yay, y'all. Let me know if there's something special you want to see. I'd be happy to accommodate that. If you're watching YouTube, if you're watching later, just let me know. I love chatting with you guys. I so appreciate it. Yesterday I heard from 2 people from Texas, so that was sort of fun. All around, it's like you can be here and you can talk to people all over this wonderful world. So take care. We'll see you on Friday. And if there's something you want to see, let me know. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.